Hello, everybody. As promised, I just want to follow up and talk a little bit more about the poster presentation part of this lab. Thanks for hanging in there today with the Frugal Lab. I did want to mention, and I'll also post this in the announcement, that at the end of the lab, I was informed that I had messed up 2 of the breakout rooms, and I apologize about that. So for this lab only, go ahead and work with the people that you worked with today in your breakout rooms, and I will update on my end the Camino page so that when you submit your assignment, it's correlated with the correct people. So that only impacts 2 groups, and you probably know who you are, and so I just wanted to say that. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and talk a little bit about these posters and what we mean by a poster. And I'll say this, that the reason that we are introducing a poster presentation is because this is something that you will likely do in your career at Santa Clara. The posters that I'm presenting that you have examples of on Camino, those are actual posters that were done for the Frugal Innovation Hub for different senior design projects, and each of the senior design projects that is associated with Frugal needs to present a poster at a parent weekend or at the research symposium that happens. There's a bunch of research symposiums that happen with the Frugal projects. So it's an important skill to know how to make a good poster presentation. And when you think about a poster presentation, what I want you to think about is a science fair. Okay, so most of us participated in a science fair. And when you participate in a science fair, you make a sort of like a poster, right, with your hypothesis and the procedures. This is kind of like that, but on a bigger scale. So a bigger scale, a different scale. So as a summary reminder, oh goodness, I don't know what screen you're seeing. Hopefully it is the actual screen, but I'm gonna just pause this recording and make sure we're on the right page. Okay. Hopefully this is right. All right, so you're going to make a poster, and I'm going to show you some examples in a second. That poster needs to include the title, your group number, and you should put your names on there too, just to make it easier, your problem statement that you developed, the solution with the prototype, and that prototype is going to be just some type of sketch or drawing that you take a picture of. You're going to present the wrench you were presented with during the live session, and also how you came up with the what changes you made to conform, and then citations. And this should say 3, but you'll also want to put your evaluation matrix on there. Okay, so here are some examples of posters. Here's one poster. This is again from the Frugal Innovation Hub. So this is FlowMOS 2.0, a scalable, secure, and affordable flood monitoring system. This was created in PowerPoint. So you can use PowerPoint, you can use Google Slides, you just divvy up those slides. You see here the problem statement with a picture. Here's where you'll probably put your solution, your prototyping. Somewhere maybe over here would be like your evaluation matrix. But here's an example of a poster. And so yours is going to look a little different. You'll still have a title just like this with your group number and names here. Your problem statement would probably look similar to this. Your solution's going to take up the most part with the wrench maybe down here. Okay, so you can see how this has a lot of pictures. It's really important because it's a visual thing. And then here's another example of South Africa hydroponics project. Again, you see the problem statement. You do not need an abstract on yours. You see some pictures here of the project design and some conclusions and so on. Okay, so pick a program, make a poster, and then when that poster is done, you're going to do just like this, hop on a Zoom with you and your teammates and present the poster onto the screen in 3 minutes. So time yourself, try to do this in 3 minutes. You're just going to present your solution. Try not to just read what's on the poster so that you can let people both read through your poster, but you're adding some additional information. Make sure everyone has a chance to talk. So one person can maybe do the problem statement, and your evaluation matrix. One person can talk through your solution that you picked, and then someone can present the wrench. That's not the way you have to do it, but that's just one example. Okay, so that's the poster. Okay, I'm going to pause this recording real quick and go to Camino to remind you what the deliverables are. Okay, so I'm back, and here is our Camino page. I'm going to pop in here to block 1, engineering design. This is the last module in that block, Frugal Innovation. So it's going to load real quick. How's it going? Come on, Camino. There we go. Okay. So it looks a little different than how it's going to look from your end, but you can see here that we have the Frugal Innovation Lab that just has links to the slides from today's session. So here in this first assignment, you are going to upload your poster. It could be a link to the poster or a file. PDF is probably best. You're going to upload that here. Okay, that's worth 18 points is going to be from my evaluation, me and Dr. Jack's evaluation of this, and 2 points for completing poster evaluations from the other teams. Okay, so this, sorry, that first 18 points is going to come from Dr. Jack and I, as well as the other people's grading of your poster. Okay, so make your poster, upload your poster. Step 2 is to make the recording of the poster, take that recording, upload it here as a discussion post, and then once you've done that, and other people have as well, you come back, you open up this Google form, and you evaluate 2 other people's posters, okay? And then lastly, there's one more deliverable for this, which is to work with your team to come up with a concept map infographic for what Frugal Innovation is, okay? So there's some really clear criteria here. So make sure you evaluate and look at this rubric before you complete and upload. All right, hopefully this video is helpful to summarize what you're doing as you move from today, Thursday, into our next lab session, Monday at 2 p.m. All right, that's all I got for you for today. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you next week.